the time of this recording, I'm over 30 years old, and if I could go back to my 20-year-old self, I would give him a ton of advice on how to get rich faster, mentally and personally. Trust me, there's a lot I would have done differently. If you're in your 20s or even in your 30s and want to fast track your success, let me share the 30 tips that could change everything for you today. Let's dive in. Focus on results, not just effort. You can put in all the hours, but if those hours aren't leading to results, you're wasting your time. And if something isn't working, change your approach. Always focus on the outcome. If you see that you aren't achieving what you want to do in a particular way, change course. Stop waiting for perfection. Start now. Perfection is a myth. Waiting for everything to be perfect before you start is a waste of time. It's a way of avoiding the real work. It's better to start now, make a few mistakes. That's how you're going to learn to improve as you go along, than to wait for some perfect moment that will never come. Embrace discomfort. Growth does not come from staying comfortable. Real progress happens when you step out of your comfort zone, whether it's taking risks, learning new skills, or pushing your limit. Discomfort is a sign that you're evolving. Stop complaining, start acting. I get it. Things can be tough, but complaining never helped anyone move forward. Instead of focusing on the problem, try to find something positive in it. The excuses and the complaints back and forth and the nagging isn't going to change anything. Find a way to take action. Your circumstances don't define you. Listen, my friend, your situation now may not be where you want. It's not the ideal place where you would have anticipated that you would be at this stage of your life, but it's not permanent unless you make it. Your past or present situation does not define who you are and where you want to go. Things happen and that's fine, but look ahead, see what you can learn and move ahead. Build systems, not just goals. Setting goals is important, but without systems in place, they're just dreams. Create habits and routines that push you towards those goals. These systems will carry you to where you want to go. You decide what you want and map it out and come up with a system that works for you. Your identity is your key to success. Who you believe you are is directly tied to your success. If you identify as someone who's successful, hardworking, and resourceful, you begin acting like your self-identity shapes your actions. If you think that you're lazy, can't get anything right, things just go opposite the way you want to, and you constantly feed those thoughts, that's going to become your reality. But you've got to speak even when things aren't looking that way. Speak that you're successful. Speak that you want to be this, and you are going to do that. Think that you're positive and that things are going to turn out positively. Master your mindset. Your mindset is the foundation. Everything. If you believe you can grow, learn and improve, then you will create a mindset that will challenge you. With a growth mindset, you will always see opportunities to grow and become the better version of yourself. Don't let fear control you. Fear is normal, but it should not hold you back. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of the unknown are all natural, but taking action nonetheless, that is what sets successful people apart. If you want to be successful, then feel the fear. Yes, it is there, but step out and do it nonetheless. Fear does not go away. It will always be there, but there's a way you can handle it. And how do you handle it? By shaking it up and go do. Stop comparing yourselves to others. Everyone is on their own path, and comparison steals your joy. Instead of measuring yourself against someone, you measure yourself against how you performed yesterday. Where you are today on your journey is different from what someone else should have gone throughout their own path. But that's the only comparison that I should have is where I was yesterday, where I am today, and then moving forward, where I will be tomorrow. Stop comparing yourself, man, waiting for a sign. This is it. I used to do it too. Sometimes God wants us to make a move, and then we'll put things into place for us to get what we want, do what we want to do. If you're waiting for a sign, this is your sign. Get up and do what you want to do. Stop waiting for that right moment. Make a move. Get up off your behind and do something. Make something out of your life. Opportunities don't come in with flashing lights. They come when you decide to make a move. So make that move now, my friend. Your past does not limit your future. You may have had mistakes or faced hardships. So what if you've made mistakes? So what if you've had a hard time? That does not mean your circumstances can't change. That does not mean your future can't be bright. Anyone that tells you otherwise, tell them to shut up and mind their own business. Your future is a blank canvas. How you paint it, how it turns out, depends on you. Use the lessons and from the hardships that you face, and let that determine how you go towards the future. Let that fuel your growth. Be willing to be misunderstood. Not everyone will understand your journey. Not everyone will understand your dream. People might doubt your goals, criticize your choices, or think you're wasting your time. But if you know where you're headed, don't let opinions derail you. Once you have a dream in your heart and you know that this is what you want to do, go at it. It doesn't matter what anyone thinks or says. You have that conviction, so do it. When things get easy, push harder. Everything is going well. That's the time to challenge yourself. Always be looking for ways to grow, improve, and push boundaries. Don't settle on mediocrity, my friend. Anytime you see that things are too smooth and everything's going fine, find something to challenge yourself. Nothing should be too easy and laid back. Seek advice from those who've done it. Go to those who have actually achieved what you want to achieve. They can give you practical insights, not just theory. The best mentors are the ones who have been where you want to go and can help you avoid the same mistakes. No, full stop. You don't owe anyone an explanation when you say no. Saying yes to everything can drain your energy. Learn to say no firmly and confidently. Oh, I don't want to say no. He's going to be upset. She's going to be upset. If they don't like you for something that you are working towards, then it simply means that these persons aren't supposed to be in your life. So say no. Whenever you want to say no, say it. Don't shrink yourself to make others feel comfortable. Shine your light unapologetically, even if it makes people uncomfortable. Your success, your greatness, and your uniqueness are your gifts to the world. I didn't create content afraid of what people say, so I would often shrink what I would do or undermine what I would do. But if I have to do that for these people, it simply means that these persons aren't supposed to be in my life. And that was when I decided, you know what, I'm going to create, I'm going to write, and I'm going to publish. It's not perfect, but I'm going to do it. God has given me these talents, so whatever talents you have, use them to your fullest ability. Have a primary aim in life. Your life should have a purpose. Don't just exist. We aren't here to live a mediocre life. If you can't find something that you think is purposeful, fit for a moment and reflect, because we surely all have gifts and purpose here on earth. Listen to some music or something and figure out what it is that lights you up, and that thing is what you're meant to do. Study. Don't just read. It's not enough to just read books. Take notes. Reflect on the ideas and apply what you learn to your life. Take notes mentally, physically, digitally, and go back whenever you need to. Assume positive intent. Instead of assuming the worst in people, assume positive intent. Most people are doing the best that they can with what they have. This mindset not only leads to better relationships, but it also helps you avoid unnecessary stress and tension. Think of people in the best way you can. Give people opportunity to prove themselves, yeah? Put on your own mask first. You can't help others if you're running on empty. Prioritize your own health so that you can show up for people with your best self. Ensure you get enough sleep, ensure you drink enough water, all of that, so that when you show up you can think clearly, your mind fully functional. Look for problems to solve. The more problems you solve, the more value you bring to the table. It could be in business or in life. Look for opportunities to improve things. That's how businesses are formed. Your new life costs your old one. To step into a new version of yourself, you have to let go of your old ways. I had to let a lot of bad habits, so I know what I'm talking about. You have to see the future, compare it with what you're doing now. Are you willing to give up your old habit to become this good, best version of yourself? And that is what will determine what you have to let go. Do it if you fall back into it, yes, but get up, brush off yourself, and work towards getting over those old habits. It is possible. It's necessary if you want to make room for what's to come. Confidence is built by following through. Confidence isn't something that you are born with. It's built through consistent action. Confidence comes from doing. If you say that you're going to get up tomorrow and create a script for your YouTube channel, if you're going to come up with a business, whatever it is that you say that you're going to do, follow through with it. Because you're looking back on the things and you're saying, I'm a person of action. I take action. And that will boost your confidence. You can do it because you have a track record of showing up and doing things. Dedicate a decade to be successful. Success does not happen overnight. Yes, we've heard so many stories, success overnight. But the truth is, they would have started years ago, putting in the work, experiencing failure, and then something goes right overnight, and then success is achieved. Don't be overwhelmed and compelled to have to get things right immediately. Build things up, work on things, work through things. As the years go by, you can be successful. You will be successful by working on things and developing. Treat others the way you'd want to be treated. This classic rule that's even found in the Bible, it is amazing. Once you treat others the way you want to be treated, granted, sometimes the people that you treat good will treat you badly, say things against you, and even try to undermine you. But God has a way of working things. Sometimes the good that we do today will, if months, even years, before you achieve the return or you get the return of it, but still it is possible. So just be kind to people, acknowledge others, don't just celebrate your own wins. When you uplift others, you build strong relationships and create a positive environment that benefits everyone. You have skills, but others too. Build them up, encourage them. That person you're uplifting and encouraging can catapult and be promoted in life. And remember the good you have done. I'm not saying that you should do good and say good things with the hidden agenda of getting something in return, but I'm just saying that's the normal effect. If you keep running into bad people, look into the mirror. If you're constantly encountering negativity, your energy and actions attract the people and the situations in your life. Work on yourself and you will attract the right, positive, like-minded people. Brush yourself off if you've done bad and you've had negativity. The important thing is that you've realized it and you're moving. Avoid drama and gossip, petty and silly arguments. I've got no time for that. Tell people that come to you with petty silly arguments, I've got no time for that. If they're upset and say you're behaving as if you're too good and that you're behaving as if you're better than them, talk to the person and say, I'm not in that. This is my headspace. If you are okay with this perspective of mine, we can get along, we can be friends. If not, then so we just can't work. Yeah, I work for this, especially sometimes if you've had friendship for years, but it is necessary. If you want to be successful in life, then that is something that you need to do. That's it, folks. Now that you've got these 30 life-changing tips, it's time to put them into action. Pick 1, 2, or 3 because it's a lot, but the ones that resonate with you the most right now, take something and apply it to your life. Called taking action. Remember, growth is a process. If you take action consistently, you will see real lasting change. If you're ready to take your personal growth to the next level, I've got some free resources for you in the description below. From affirmation cards to free ebooks, self-improvement challenges, self-care planners, and so much more. There's something there for everyone. Your future self will thank you. Stay committed and keep pushing forward. Feel free to check out the channel for more inspirational videos. Until next time, blessed love.